Hello, I'm Jeff Byers. Welcome back, and we are going to take you through how to make a normal map and an ambient occlusion map for the parking sign now. So I'm going to go ahead and load the definitions for the high definition mesh. So under File, I'm going to go ahead and remove the mesh that I have, and then click on File, Add Mesh. Then I need to find the mesh. And we're going to do Park High Poly. We're going to go, once that's in, we're going to go to Low Poly Mesh. We're going to get rid of this one, so right click and go to Remove Mesh from List. Click over the file, Add Mesh, and we're going to do a Low Poly. Let's double check. So under Low Definition we have the Park Low Poly. Under the High Definition we have Park High, so we're good. Go to Baking Options, go to the normal map. Make sure you select Default Renderer. We're going to go to 4 times anti-aliasing, 4096 by 4096, and we want to make sure we put it in the right spot. So we need to click on Source Images, and this time we're going to do a parking sign. And this will be normal. Okay, and click on TGA and save. Once that's done, then we'll click on Generate Maps. So let's go ahead and close that, and this time we're going to turn off normal maps. We're going to go to Ambient Occlusion Map, and we need to change the name of that. So we're going to do parking sign AO. Save that. And with this, we're going to turn the anti-aliasing to 2 and generate map with UV. And let's go in here to Photoshop, and now we want to load up the ambient occlusion maps. So let's see here. There's the color map. Where are all the maps? Looks like we got, okay, so we got these two. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, there's the AO map for that one. Let's pull that out. This is our final image, so that looks good. And then we're going to open up the stop sign ambient occlusion. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and normals. Okay, so you can see we cleaned up the stop sign normals. There we go. And here are the parking sign normals. So what I'm going to do is clean this up, just like I did here. So basically going to go to the clone stamp tool and just get rid of all this stuff. And we don't need all of this. That's going to go up here. Just getting rid of all of this stuff. There we go. Okay, so we just have those bolts. Alright, so to combine these together, what I'm going to do is, because we want to keep all the maps, well, let's just combine these together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and move this by holding the shift key and move it into this one. So we've got those two together. I am going to multiply won't work, so let's do lighten overlay. Overlay will work. So that would work. So to combine these two together, we have to do overlay, and that gives us the color. So let's go in here, go back into here, and let's see normal. Okay, normal. Alright, so that looks good. And we go overlay, normal, overlay. So I don't see any differences between the two, so that'll work. Okay. Put that by there. So this we want to save out as the final normal map for the parking and the stop sign. So go ahead and save that out. Parking. Let's see. Stop. Parking sign. Normal. Finished. Okay, and then we will save this as a JPEG. Alright. Okay, we'll close that. And we'll close that. So now we've got these two together. Alright, so now here's our final. And we want to add the ambient occlusion to that. So let's hold down the shift key and drop it in there. And we'll put that back up in there. And we'll do the stop sign. And we'll go back into here. And we'll dump that in there. Hold the shift key. There we go. That way it lines up perfectly. So we got those two. Alright, so we want to go ahead and let's see if multiply will work. Yeah, multiply should work between the two. There we go. So we'll just multiply the top one over the other one. There you go. Awesome. And then we'll multiply this one over top. That one. Okay. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to duplicate. Let's go ahead and merge those together. Merge visible. Whoops, don't want to do that. Merge layers, there we go. And then we're going to take these two guys, go to multiply, and we are going to duplicate. And still I would like to see, and I don't really want to see that coming down, so I do want to fix that. I don't know if I want to see this either, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to go duplicate this one more time so we can really see that. There we go. And maybe one more time. There we go. Alright, so I really want to see that. So I'm going to take the background, just turn that off for a second. And I don't want to see the back of this. For some reason, we have some issues with this. So I'm going to go in here and just paint that white. So get into the white and just use your brush And we need to paint. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and merge those. And that way we can control everything together. Alright, so multiply. There we go. And let's go back to normal and get rid of that. Alright, so we got kind of a small brush. Okay, let's get rid of this pretty quickly. Let's go 500 on the brush size. Alright, and see if that'll work. And opacity all the way up. Okay, we want to get rid of that. We want to get rid of this. Alright. And I'm not sure about this, but I know I don't like this. I'm not sure about the rest. I think that doesn't need to be there either. And I kind of like that. So let me go back into history and see where I got. There we go. So I want to get rid of this and this. Not sure about that. So that's my map. So now I'm going to go in here to turn that back on and get this back to multiply. There we go, so we can see all that. And we'll have to put this on the map to see if it looks good. But I'm not sure about that right there. I think those are the sides of the... So let me turn that back off. And make this smaller. And get rid of that. And I'm not sure about this. Okay. And this. Okay, again, we'll have to just kind of see how it looks. Alright, so back